Salary per year. Yes, we are last by almost half. Teams above us paying way, way more. Imagine what I could do in this division with one of these type of budgets. Be incredible. Being able to pay players £30 a week. Oh my goodness, imagine. Nope, we got $6, or for those young guys, $1 a game. Incredible stuff. All over the top for Muhammad. You have played through the center. Kaki is not going to get it, but Ekdal has a possibility. Go to the outside. Don't give it to Saluka. Okay, I was mistaken. Saluka normally doesn't make those, but I guess today he wants to be the exception. Saw something I didn't, I guess? I saw him standing there, and I knew he was going to shoot it. I guess... I don't know. Lucky shot. I will give it to him. In the development center we need to care about? No. How about youth candidates? Apparently this is an excellent intake. The problem is, excellent doesn't necessarily mean good. Our standards in excellent intake is running around the neighborhood and going, oh yeah, this guy's played decent in high school and middle school. Let's give him a $5 and have him join us long term. Well, not even a $5. Let's give him $1 if he plays and let him join us long term. Buster, forward, falls to our feet. Johannes sends it all the way over to the left side where absolutely no one was. Maybe look up a little bit next time and see, oh, he's probably confused. Only ever seen us in the red colors and he saw a red player. That's probably what it was. Not the fact that he's just terrible. This is going to end with their scoring. No. Yeah, what? Follow up on the play! Come on. It was a fantastic block, I give you that. But if you don't do anything after you block the ball, it becomes worthless. Okay, they're coming down the side, though no one's in position to catch the ball. Ahmed's going to lose the header. I don't know how he lost the header so cleanly. Brewster is going to end up collecting the ball. Of course, going to go for a kick like he always does, sending it over to the side. Kaki. Oh man, to Sabotic. Cross into the center, maybe? Yes, to Muhammad, who scores. 9th goal of the season for him. I think that might be a hat trick. Yep, that's a hat trick. Our first ever hat trick in this save. Very, very nice. Good job, Muhammad. I'm proud of you. But we're bringing him around next season. Last we left off, we got very, very close to the end of the season. Only 4 games left to go, with a number of games left for our Liechtenstein team. A lot of games, in fact, left for our Liechtenstein team. 1 game in this block, then we've got 2 more. So yeah, 3 more games. Let's count. 5 more games. Sorry, it's early. I'm tired. My voice is cracking. You have to give me a bit before I'm back in a working shape. Do you think it's funny that I offered a promotion salary rise to our players? Most of them wanted one in their contract, even though they're all 1-year contracts. I guess if we get promoted ahead of time, they might make a few extra pounds. So it's not completely nothing, but it's basically nothing. After an absolutely amazing season, 2 games where we absolutely did awful is enough to seal our fate as the 5th place team. And if we won both, we would have got automatic promotion winning 1st place. But instead, we pretty handily don't do that. Losing one and not winning another. Lost out by 5 points. And the 2 goals we would have needed to win those games would have put us at the top of goal differential, winning the whole league. Oh well, next season is next season. Serious or career-threatening injuries can affect a player's bravery. That's actually a cool little addition. That's why this is the best simulation game in all of sports. At least that I'm familiar with. There may be better ones, I doubt it, but there may be some better ones. These people actually care about sports simulation. Most other sports franchises, it turns out, they're much more about making a buck off their player base than actually making the best possible game. Very disappointing, but state of sports video games nowadays. I mean, it was a shot at least. Probably should have scored it. Oh, he didn't. Oh my goodness, we got it! It was considered an own goal. But we scored! I mean, that's the only thing we can take from this route. The enemy is scoring at will, and it just so happened that one of them ended up in their own net. Not good, but I'll take it. I would love to see him in a Liechtenstein shirt. Yes, that is true. Unfortunately, these are national teams we're currently playing for, and I just can't call him up and say, I want you to join our club. Not really something that can happen. Don't plan to. What's the allure of coming here? Money. I took a pay cut, don't get me wrong. I'll lose a few $1,000 a year, but most importantly, their transfer budget, or their wage budget, was 15 times greater, thereabouts, for a pretty big thing. Oh, here we go. Hey, they didn't score this time. Let me correct myself. They didn't score on the initial kick of the corner. They still scored. 4-0 now. Ooh. Off-season. I love me an off-season. Just because there's so many possibilities. I enjoy finding gems, bringing them in, developing them. So these off-seasons are always a good possible time for me to find those guys. And also just having money, being able to do something with it. Also very excellent. Spending money is a lot of fun, as most people will tell you. Better in basically every way outside of defending. He's actually a pretty abysmal defender. How good is passing? Passable. Get it? It's a good joke. I mean, there's go to the scouting center, go to the list for ability. Anybody with low ability? Okay, here we go. Johnny Cocky. Wow, okay. So he was 3.5 to 4 for us last season. He was one of our best players on the team. He's only a 2-star player here. So either the division I'm in is ridiculously more difficult than the division I was previously in, which is possible, or our team is just ridiculously better than our previous team, which I find much more likely. I certainly don't have the physique for playing football. However, if I ever was to play football, I always have found that the goalkeeper would be the most interesting. Back when I was a kid, that's the position I would play when we just play with the local lads. Don't know why. Mostly probably because I wasn't particularly fast or didn't have great endurance, but my reflexes were quite good. But also because it's one of the few positions on the field where you kind of know you're always going to get to touch the ball when it comes your way. Because you kind of got to touch the ball, otherwise it's going to go into the net. What about the under-19s? Anybody here? Got Felix. So, I think the one guy we were able to bring in might actually be good enough to start for us. Assuming he says yes. That is a big assumption. But the hope is, because I'm bringing in players from my Liechtenstein national team, they might go and say, hey, that guy's the head coach of the national team. Maybe if I go loan for him, he might say yes. Again, one of the main reasons I like this formation is you only need 5 different roles. Left back, right back, I guess 6 if you count the goalkeeper. Left back, right back, center back, midfielder, striker. That's all you need. The goalkeeper in there as well. Yes, it's nice to have a variety of roles, but usually just by happenstance you'll end up collecting them. Thus far we've not. We needed 2 poachers, because our best players as of right now are poachers. Outside of that, for the most part, usually you're quite good. I really hate when they give me the should be dropped by, should be dropped by. Most of these players are not good enough to start. Most of them are coming off the bench. Yes, they're only averaging like a 6.7, 6.6 because they can't score, because they have to try and score a goal in 20 minutes of play with tired teammates and theoretically a good opposition, assuming they're losing. So no, I don't hold it against them if they're struggling in club play given those circumstances. I will note, usually when I bring in players and they're not good, I immediately cut them, which just feels harsh in reality. Spent all this time going out, coming to the club, to immediately be kicked out upon getting there. I wouldn't do that in real life. I'd let them at least play out their week, but some of these players are like 1 star. Don't necessarily need them. Okay, another victory for us. Dynamics are going up. That's one way. If you have the opportunity during the off-season, you get hired like this, it can be a very, very helpful idea. Set up your friendlies against teams you know you have a good chance of winning against, just to get the people happy. My scouts have been doing excellent work, I will note. A little slow in the beginning, but now they're basically coming every single week with a player who's good enough to start in our first team. Like, this guy definitely, or they could, this guy almost certainly will if we end up getting him. Getting finished on who? Oh, this guy. Guy I tried to bring in on loan. He very much did not want to come here. Though it would have been one of our best players and could have helped us gain promotion, he probably just wanted to stay with a professional team that trains every day as opposed to us who train not every day. But honestly, if he wanted to, I wouldn't have a problem with training with him every single day. Most of the players I wouldn't have a problem with. I'm getting a stupid amount of money from Liechtenstein. It's not like I need another job other than this one I'm currently working here in Norway to pay for my housing. So why not have the opportunity if these lone players say, hey, I want to train more often? I'd be perfectly willing to acquiesce to their demands, assuming we have space for it. We just need to find somewhere we could train. Our team has gotten stupidly good. I will say that. There should be no way ever with this kind of salary budget and these quality of players that we do not absolutely dumpster everyone else in this league. Taking a look at the season preview, outside of the glitch here, which there's no way these odds are correct, we're 15 to 8 odds, so we're 2 to 1 odds, effectively. Even better than 2 to 1 odds to win the league. Yeah, I think we've got this. Thanks for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Feel free to follow links down below if you want to see some of my content, and I will see you all next time.